but with the skin of a lion. On your way to the Americas, your plane landed at the Gambia. Gambia received so much rainfall to an extent that President Yaya reported to the airport. He came to you and said, "My king, the rainmaker." You went to Shelbourne School in England. As you were to enter the gate of the Birmingham Palace, the gate vibrated and the soldiers shivered up on the window. It was the face of Margaret Thatcher. She said, "Who is that one? That looks like Msirigas, the son of Mashobane." On the other side, it was the face of Margaret Thatcher. She said, "Who is that one? That looks like the son of Lomanza Jengamandi." Who is that one? That looks like the son of Buzasem Koren Setadlin. Bangano to Wandaba, Bangam Bubem Shaba, Bayate! Wano Pagati! Bayate! Wano Pagati!
Your Majesty, Isabantu Gabazinga, the King of Gasongo, Inabantu, the Queen, the ministers, cabinet ministers, Prime Minister, distinguished, all protocol observed, ladies and gentlemen. Your Majesty, I'm very happy on behalf of the Queen and the Ngosagati, the whole delegation from the Kingdom of Eswatini to be here to come and pay you a visit. And it is not so long ago you pay us a visit in the Kingdom where we were celebrating one of the very most important occasions where we are promoting our culture. As you can see, when he was doing the praises, it's one of those cultures that we promote, and we want to leave it even for the near or for the future generations to come, so that they find the culture strong and alive. Also, on that occasion, we were also celebrating and also the promoting of sportsmen, giving talent to the young people, especially because these days we have a lot of young people who are out there who, if there's no one to take good care of, it can become much problematic. So we have some activities, some sports which we promote, and in this case it was football. And what we are also trying to do, we are trying to train our sportsmen to become one of the best players when it comes to football, so that maybe one day when we are attending or participating in the AFCON, our teams can lead, or even when we are participating in the World Cup. Hopefully, we look forward that we can take the World Cup back to the Kingdom of Eswatini. This is why we are training them. So we had the pleasure during this occasion of having His Majesty to come and pay us a visit. And when he was there, he did invite me that whenever I come to Uganda, he would like to reciprocate the visit. And indeed, on my coming here, when I received the invitation from His Excellency the President, I informed him about the King's visits and how successful it was, and how much we want to continue to build the good relations between our kingdoms and between Uganda and Eswatini. So His Excellency, of course, allowed us to come here, to come and also see His Majesty in the kingdom, here in the kingdom Kasonga, and we are very happy. We are so happy that when we come here, we can see that our ancestors and God Almighty is with us. When we have an occasion like this one, and then it would start raining, that is a true demonstration that our ancestors and the God Almighty is with us. The king, before we come to this ceremony here, was telling me that some of the people here were like, oh, it's going to rain. It might not allow this ceremony to take place. And I assured the king that this is a good sign, that when there is something goodness happening, the ancestors and our God Almighty will show that He is with us. And look now, it's so clear. Now we can dance and enjoy. And I'm glad to see the warriors, that they are not afraid of the rain because they are getting blessed themselves. We too, when we have some of our traditions in Eswatini, it does not matter whether it is thundering or how heavy raining it is, we never run away. Because by running away, that's a sign of weakness. And I am glad that coming with the rain, it's a sign that there will be prosperity. Because when you have enough rain, that's a sign of prosperity. We are talking about food security. When we talk about food security, we need rain, especially to irrigate all our agricultural inputs and all of that. So when I see this rain here, it makes me very happy that the Kasonga kingdom will definitely have a lot of blessings. I am happy when I come here to see the king, that we are well received by all of you, and you are showing us the culture of Kasonga kingdom. When the king came in the kingdom of Eswatini, we also showed him a little bit of our culture, of what is Eswatini. And when I was greeting him, he told me that he was so happy to see that. And I have also been myself looking forward to come and see this particular culture that you have prepared for us. And we would like to say that our coming here is also to strengthen cooperation, to build ties between ourselves, to identify what kind of cooperation, because as members of the African Union, which is in dying need of improving lives for our people, our obligation is to work together to identify areas of cooperation. We are here to look at the opportunities. We are promoting that on both sides of the two countries and the kingdoms. We should promote entrepreneurs to look at the opportunities on both sides, from this side, from Eswatini side, and to see how we can work together in a lot of things. Before coming here into the kingdom, we started off in the factory where some buses, the latest technology of buses, electrical buses, which are being manufactured by locals here in Uganda. I was very impressed to see that kind of bus because it is the latest bus. It's the latest bus which has been constructed, and the bus, when we were looking into it, it's got Wi-Fi, it's got TV sets, it's got washrooms. It is the latest. It's got the latest technology. And I said to the people who are manufacturing the bus that those people, meaning all the people of this area, will benefit by using this bus, will definitely be well taken care of. Especially because we know that people are always making business, and business is all about time. When you can access Wi-Fi within a short space of time, that is very, very useful. So I want to say, and the very good thing which I saw in that factory is that the factory is actually being built and managed by Ugandans themselves, and they are the ones who are in the forefront. So we are looking forward that in cooperation in some of these areas, looking at that bus or that factory which is there, we are here to say that we can work together, because when you manufacture buses like this, we look that you not only supply the market here in Uganda, but as well as the whole of Africa. And we put Eswatini as the location for distribution of these buses in the region. We are very happy and very pleased to be received by His Majesty the King and the Queen here. We have really enjoyed our utmost visit. I know there was a lot of program which was prepared for us to see, and in particular to go and visit the Nile River, which is very special in this area. But of course, because we've got a lot of blessings, so we must allow the blessings to continue to bless us. And of course, that means that since we have these blessings, it keeps the room that I still owe the King another visit to come back, so that we can go on the cruise on the Nile, because I'm told that it is very special. And I understand it's one of the tourist destinations where a lot of tourists, first of course the people of the area, and then those who are coming from outside to come and see your country, your kingdom, they go to this particular river and enjoy the cruise there. We wish we could have the time, but nevertheless we will find the time to come back and also enjoy this particular cruise. In a sign of brotherhood, when the king visited the kingdom of Eswatini, we presented the king with a number of gifts, which included a lot of cattle, because as cattle farmers, we always want to present, especially our most dignified personnel like the king, to show that we are one people, we are together, we want to work together. And in the past, the kettles, when were presented to the most senior and very people who have done something big in the country. And that is why when the king paid me a visit in the kingdom, I presented him these particular kettles. And because when I presented to the king, I noticed that he's coming from afar. And I said, no, let me arrange a land for him to also, that if he could receive some land where he can keep his cattle there, then now and again he could, where now and again he could come and pay us a visit, because the two kingdoms have now established good relations. And we want to promote this. It's not our first time coming here, as you heard from the king that during his wedding, we had Eswatini members of the royal family who came to support the wedding, and we were very happy to be part of that occasion. So these are the words which we would like to say. Thank you very much. Thank the king, thank everyone for the hospitality, warm reception, everything that you have prepared for us. And we have really enjoyed our stay here, and we will take many happy memories of this place. Thank you very much. May God bless us all. Siyabonga.